Since you want to blame someone, blame yourself because it's your actions that landed the two of us where we are now. Alright, you're absolutely right, Udell. I'm sorry. You have no idea how sorry I am. At least that's something we can agree with, because I sure have no idea how sorry you even are. In the meantime, let's continue to find common ground as long as Yvette lives under my roof. But how would a smear campaign hurt Clarice? The smear campaign needs to bring up Heidi's past infidelity, bringing public shame to the Russos again. Clarice ain't gonna like it. She'll get upset with Heidi, and Gianni won't like that his mother is giving the woman he loves problems. Thanks for your time though, Sean. Wade, I get that you're busy, but we've got a major problem on our hands. What's this issue you seem to be having, Sean? It's about Danny Clark. May I remind you that the girl wouldn't be an issue if you had just followed the rules? Can you just listen, Wade? Someone is questioning me about her passing. I really wish you would have shared information with me when we spoke on the phone, Ben. I've been eager to find out how your meeting with Sean went. I've got a smear campaign against D.A. Russo that's ready to be seen by the public, Owen. Already? I was just hoping that I'd reach out to the community first before any ads were made. Valley Park needs to remember what sort of district attorney it has. Once they get the reminder, you can show the public what sort of district attorney they'll have in you. How does that sound? That's fine, Mr. Torres. I trust your judgment. Please tell me, did you keep your mouth shut when this person approached you? Don't worry, Wade. He doesn't know that Danny ever worked at the parlor. I got the guy to leave so that he wouldn't get a chance to speak with any of the other workers. Was it the police? No, he said he was a PI. What PI? He told me that his name was Ben Russo. Sadly, I couldn't get any answers from Sean Apina at all. In fact, he denied ever seeing Danny. Did you even attempt to speak with the workers there? That would have been too much of a risk, Quinlan. Sean wanted me gone the moment he knew I was sniffing around. Do you plan to go back there, Ben? There are workers who are working at that place against their own will. What's worse is that they might be young girls just like Danny. Hey, Viv. Just so you know, ADA Grant agreed for the smear campaign to be released. That's perfect. Soon enough, Clarice will be scrambling to get her family together for Christmas. Don't take this the wrong way, but isn't it necessary to torture Clarice in order for the plan to work? Or is causing the lady pain your way of feeling better after all of the pain she's caused you? Please don't walk away from me, Wanda. We have nothing to say. I think we have a lot to talk about. We said all we needed to say on Black Friday, Owen. At least you're not denying that you and I slept together. Keep your voice down. Don't you ever mention that ever again. Ben Russo? He's looking into Danny's case? You know him? I know of him. Come on, stupid. Russo. His grandfather Lorenzo is the head of Russo Jewelers. Ben's mother is also the district attorney. Most of all, Ben took out Adaku Danjuma last May and saved Quinlan Franklin's life. That's right. I didn't even think about all of that. Can't say that I'm surprised, Sean. He claimed that Danny's mom hired him to look into Danny's case. Please tell me that you didn't buy that crap. I didn't believe him, Wade. Do you think D.A. Russo hired him instead? If anyone wanted Ben to look into Danny's case, I would point the finger at his little girlfriend, Quinlan. What do you want me to do, Quinlan? Knock the door down with a gun and free everyone who works there? You sure would be hailed as a hero. I get that the workers there are being held captive, but they're also being held captive psychologically, which is why we can play this smart, Ben, It only takes one victim to speak out and tear the whole operation down. If you ask me, Clarice got what she deserved when she signed over the majority of her Russo Jewelers shares to me. I get that you need to crumble Russo Jewelers so that you can obtain it, but you're also crumbling that woman's family, which needs to happen in order for me to take over the company. You already know this, Pacho. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens when the Russo dynasty falls. I just want you to keep your eye on the prize and make sure that Russo Jewelers soars when you're in charge. I don't want to just discard of you after what you and I shared. That's fine, Owen. I'll just discard of you then. Do you actually think that little of me? Why shouldn't I? Because you think so little of my marriage. What happened between us wasn't forced. Besides, don't you think that Udell thinks little of your marriage, Wanda? Do you think he even cares that he's married to you at this point? And you took advantage of my fractured marriage. Congratulations, Owen. You got exactly what you wanted. You're wrong. If I got exactly what I wanted, then you wouldn't be going back to Udell every night. Quinlan Franklin stopped by to speak with you a while ago, didn't she? Do you think that she figured out that Danny was seen near the parlor? I don't know, but I'm going to get all of the answers I need. Slow down, Quinlan. When dealing with a situation like this, we need to take it one step at a time. Before focusing on taking down the Opinion organization, we need to find out who took Danny's life. Except every person we needed to speak to has something to hide, and it's hard to pinpoint a specific suspect. Just focus on speaking about Danny's case on your program. Once the nation finds out about it, then it will force certain people to speak up. Why would you even ask me that, Pacho? You should already know that succeeding as CEO of Russo Jewelers, my birthright, is my main priority. I'm not doubting you, Viv. I'm just hoping that you don't let personal feelings get in the way as you take a position that you've never had before. All I want to do is make sure that all the power, which will be a lot, won't get to your head. It won't. Believe me, once I get the power, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep it. I'm not gonna leave the husband who I love for you. Do you think Udell loves you the same way, Wanda? Do you think he still loves you at all? That is something for me and my husband to figure out while you figure out things with your sorry excuse of a husband. I'll be staying the night. You're more than welcome to pay me a visit in my room. Follow my lead and I can show you where my room is. If you want to go back home where you're looked down on and disrespected, I hope you have a good rest of your day. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so